Hey, patients and fam, happy Memorial Weekend. Hope you guys are all having a great and blessed weekend so far. Been an amazing weekend for us. We've had a lot of time together. Wife and I even got out away on Friday and got out on the boat a little bit before those big storms rolled in. Just some info today. I want to actually go through what this week's going to look like. We do have a couple closings. But I just want to make you guys aware of that, as well as also want to tell you a little bit about where I got the shirt at the Olympics in 2012 and a little bit about that, but also talk about how the body was designed to heal itself as well. So just first up this week, today is Sunday. So if you're catch this on a different day, just to let you guys know, we are patients. We're going to be open Monday in the morning only from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. If you want to make it before the crowds get there, do not wait until 9:30 because it'll be crazy packed during that time. Come at 7 a.m., come at 7:15, 7:30, 7:45. If you're typically at those times anyway, we need you to start showing up on your regular times, even though it is a holiday weekend. Listen, I'll stay there and adjust all morning if I need to. I just want to make it comfortable for everybody that's coming in as well. Next Saturday will also be closed next Saturday, the 30th. I'm actually taking what was going to be a busy year for me as far as traveling goes, because all the shakeup and everything that's going on. I've taken full advantage of not having to travel a lot, but I'm traveling next weekend to go to Max Living headquarters to do some meetings to map out the rest of our year and to see how we can get this message about health and healing from the inside out to the world. So close next Saturday, 5:30. So if you're a Saturday person, come in early the week. And the third announcement I have is we will have a guest doctor adjusting on Thursday and Friday. Those of you that know my wife, Dr. Joelle will be adjusting next Thursday and Friday, Thursday afternoon and Friday. So the rest of the week looks exactly the same. The only difference is that Monday we're closed in the afternoon and Saturday we're closed that day. So make sure that you get in. Guest doctor on Thursday and Friday is my wife, Dr. Joelle. So make sure, again, try to get there earlier times. In the middle of shifts, usually right when we open on Thursday at 3 and right when we open or right when we close on Fridays at 9:30. Those are our pack times. So try to kind of work a little bit before and after those times if you guys can. So a little bit about this where I got this shirt. I got the shirt in 2012. Max Living, we had an opportunity to be the guest chiropractors for USA Judo, USA, I'm going to forget now, sitting volleyball, USA Wrestling, and weightlifting. And so we had a great opportunity to meet with a lot of athletes, coaches, got a chance to meet one of my idols growing up, who was Dan Gable. University of Iowa wrestling coach for a long time. He actually came to one of the events or parties that we had at the USA House. They have houses for where the little parties are going. It was an amazing experience, and the athletes that we had a chance to take care of, just absolutely appreciate it. You think about, well, why would chiropractors go help out? Why would Max Living go help out these athletes? It's not about helping them once they get injured. It's about helping their bodies stay strong so they don't get injured. That's the total idea of what you're really trying to do there. And so I wanted to show you this picture. This is one of my buddies, the late great Chuck Majors. This is him and I. And so he passed away 3 years ago. But Chuck and I had a chance to go to this is the gold medal sand volleyball match. The amazing backdrop, this doesn't know justice behind it. The amazing backdrop behind this is, it's actually pretty cool, and because it has all the history of the UK, of England behind you. But what I love about this picture is that the volleyball match was great, but it was USA versus USA for gold and silver. So it wasn't as fun as you'd think it would be, because when it was us against another country, that was when it was awesome. But when it was us against us, that was a little bit brutal because, who do you really cheer for? So what I love about this Olympics that we got a chance to go to, though, is that we had a blast over there. We had a chance to take care of a lot of the athletes, gave us a lot of opportunities, gave us a lot of chances to go meet a lot of prestigious people. But what I love about it more than anything else is that we really got a chance to set the tone for what chiropractic really is. And so most of you guys that come or go to a chiropractor, just got a message from somebody, hey, my brother needs a chiropractor. if you've been around me long enough, or if you've seen what we do long enough, you'll start to realize that we're so much more than just adjusting people just for neck pain and back pain. In fact, this week, we're helping people with cancer. We're helping a guy with a stage 4 multiple myeloma. We're helping another lady that has diabetes, another lady that has trigeminal neuralgia, another girl that has depression and anxiety, another lady that had digestive system issues, irritable bowel syndrome. So we see the whole gamut of stuff. And the reason why, and some of you guys that have watched us before, you've seen us, this is what I talk about is on a regular basis. One of my mentors wrote this, is that number one, the body is self-healing mechanism. See, the way that the body was designed is your body was designed to be able to heal itself. In the midst of all this craziness that's going on around us, in the midst of all the politicians arguing, the governors arguing about should we open, should we not open, businesses, small businesses, all these people in the middle of wiping everything down, then the CDC's don't wipe anything down. Fauci says no masks, and then they start screaming mask. And all it is this complete and total chaos of just having people question and filling in the narrative for themselves. And whatever their past experiences are is what creates this thing. And so the one thing that you can realize, though, and the one thing that you can kind of hang your hat on forever is that your body was built to heal itself. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. And there's nothing else in this world that's quite like what our body is and what it does. I mean, all life is self-healing. All life is trying to survive. All life has this innate intelligence in it. And this innate intelligence is so it's kind of like when you take a plant and turn it away from light, it wants to go back to the light. And that's the same thing with our bodies. When our bodies are stressed, it wants to find a way to get back to life or to survive or take care of itself. The thing you need to know is that the body is controlled by the nerve system, is the master system of that body. It's the communication pathways. Your brain has all the knowledge in it that it needs for the rest of your life to survive and live as long as you need to. But the brain has to be able to send the messages down through the spinal cord, out the nerves to all your organ cells and tissues for your body to be able to heal, for it to be able to function, for it to be able to do what it's supposed to do. So the nerve system is the master system. It controls, and this is why it was so huge for us to go help the athletes, is it doesn't just control your neck pain and back pain. It controls your hormones. It controls your energy. It controls your quickness, your speed. It controls your rest that you get at night. It controls how good of a dad or a mom you are. It controls how good of a husband or wife you are. It controls your energy that you have throughout the day. The nerve system is the key to that system of the body that controls everything. The third thing, interference with that nerve system is what limits the body. When you interfere with the communication from the brain down to the body or the body back up to the brain, that starts to mess with the communication. So I always kind of look at it, and I tell patients this is kind of a simplified version of this, but the body is way more complex than this. But if you have a thermostat on a wall and it's so stinking hot outside, if that thermostat, if the temperature is raising inside, then that thermostat kicks in and it says, hey, we need air conditioner on here to bring it back down. The body has that, but it's way more complex. It's not just up or down. The body has all these different directions of do you have the right amount of blood supply? Do you have the right amount of this? Do you have this to function? Are you digesting your food? Are you have the right energy? Are you getting the right rest and sleep? It has all these things. But the thermostat, what if we cut the wire to that thermostat, but it thinks that it's 70 degrees inside and the air conditioner is not supposed to kick on until it gets 74. It thinks it's 70 in here, but if it gets 80 degrees, it's not going to be able to give that feedback because that interference with that communication of that nerve pathway or wires, if you will, is what's disrupting that. The body's the same way. That if you have a problem with your shoulder, your neck, or your back, or your digestive system, or your hormones are out of balance, or your energy's not good, or you have cancer or heart disease or diabetes, something's interfering with the function of the nerve system that's not allowing your body to adapt. That's why I get so many patients that come into my office and they look at me and they say, I really don't understand this. I eat better than this person and that person. I look better than that person. I exercise more than that person. Why do I have cancer or diabetes and that person not have it? And the key is how strong is your body from the inside? You can eat all the foods and exercise. You can do all the right things seemingly. You can try to live without symptoms and take medicines to cover it up, but that doesn't create health from the inside. They can try to get you all these fancy drugs for coronavirus, so they can try to get you a vaccine, but none of that, all that stuff's worthless. All it does is covers up symptoms. and hide symptoms while your body figures it out for itself. So that interference with the nerve system is what limits the body. And the last one is, as a chiropractor, what I do is I locate and I correct that interference. Simple as that. I told somebody the other day, she came in 3 days in a row, headaches completely went away after 15 years. She'd had a solid headache for 15 years, went away after one adjustment. The next time she comes back, her digestive system, she hadn't been able to go to the bathroom since February. And last week she said she went to the bathroom over and over and over again, and her body cleaned some stuff out. The third day she comes in, she goes, oh my gosh, the blinding, stabbing lights behind my eyes is completely gone. She goes, what in the heck are you doing to me? And I said, listen, all I'm doing is I'm locating and correcting that interference. That's it. That's my job. And it's like, it takes a lot of brains to understand that. But it's not, I'm not that, I told her I'm not that smart. I don't even know what her body needed. I didn't even know about the blinding lights behind her eyes. I didn't even know about the digestive system. She was there for migraine headaches. She was there for the headache. And so as a chiropractor, I locate and correct that interference. And when you locate and correct that interference, then the body's no longer limited. And the nerve system is able to communicate and control and let the body do what it's supposed to do. And the body's able to be self-healing. It's as simple as that. Yes, putting the right foods. Yes, exercising. Yes, having good thoughts and fruits of the spirit. And yes, making sure that you exercise and detox your body. Those things are all super important. That's why we teach those things in our office. But the big thing here is that the nerve system has to be living at the very highest level. Guys, have a great and blessed Memorial Weekend. I hope you guys enjoy it with your families. Hopefully you get out a little bit. Unfortunately, our pool's still closed. My wife's not very happy about that. We'd love to be out there. But again, we'll survive all this. Work on what you can work on. We'll see you guys this week. Make sure you guys get in early this week so we can make sure we can control Saturday being closed and Monday afternoon being closed as well. Bye, guys. Have a great week.